And yes, I should probably see if I can find a yellow marker, although... Not sure where that would be. Well, anyway, oh. Destroy his nodes. Whoa! Hello! Didn't expect you to come up in my face. Woo. I have noticed this game does not handle lots of combat stuff all at the same time very well. So you'll notice when there's multiple enemies in a room all trying to attack you at the same time, the game does not handle it very well. I saw some animations in the Control DLC, which is a bit strange. Really? But, see, that's the thing with this type of game, right? Is you could always get away with not having realistic animations. Wow. By just saying it's part of the altered event, you know? Did I get all those? Did I complete that? No? Sure. Oh, is there another one up here? Okay. There must be one more. Yeah, it's like in a game that's all about paranatural events and everything, having someone be not the most human-looking thing is actually fine. Give me the help. And yes, I have noticed there are a lot more heavies coming in since we've progressed in the game. Alright. And yes, I did pick up some more board countermeasures and stuff. Because it feels like a good way to experiment with different build varieties and different weapons. And that's probably why they put it in the game for you, is to do that. Alright, so first on the scene, research done. Cool, alright. Well, still need to find the doctor. But it looks like things have calmed down a bit. No? Yeah, it seems fine. Hang on. There you are. You're trapped in the chair. Start moving. There we go. We good? Nope. Still not good. There are a lot of these guys. Woo. Oh god. I should really think about equipping a pierce charge time speed increase. Because you don't get a lot of shots for how long it takes. I mean, it's good for one-shotting big guys, I guess. But not those types of big guys. So many of them. Alright, let's switch. I got the countermeasure anyway. Woo. Ooh. I mean, I wasn't quite expecting so many of them to load in when I first came in here. Friend back. Friend back. Alright. There are a couple of more floaters at least. Hello. Throw that away. I do also have a countermeasure to kill his snipers, but I haven't seen any around here yet. Alright, there's so many of them. Are they just here to, like, give me grinding potential? They're not going away. Alright, let's get out of here. I need to head down here, unfortunately. You dead? Okay. Let's get out of here. There are a lot of them. So Reaper's going to prepare my dinner. See you soon. Bye, Reaper. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Okay. There should be a control point up here, right? Yes. Okay. Whew. Take a bit of a breather. Yes, you can throw the grenades back at them, but it does... Like, you do have to line it up properly. And I can upgrade Pierce, but I need Entropic Echo. Can I upgrade mods? I can. Do I want to? I'll leave it. But fast travel. So... Can I even do this next thing? Astral Exhibition... There is something below Astral Exhibition, or somewhere near the Hypnosis Lab that I might need to go to. Oh no, she was looking at the mold growth. So if anything, I want to go downstairs. The guy that was talking in control cutscenes, maybe I got that impression from him as well. Well, yeah, I mean, some people are more sensitive to the fact that the facial animations in this game looks different to what you'd expect. Like, in my opinion, the box art for Control the game, the depiction of Jesse looks very different to the actual actor that is used to portray her. So, on the box art, Jesse looks a lot more... Hello. Oh yeah, I suppose this was the obvious way to go. Jesse looks a lot more classically supermodel-like, whereas here, I feel like Jesse looks a lot more like an actual human being, which makes sense because, you know, she's based off of an actual voice actor or motion capture actress. But yeah, it's like, you can clearly tell that on the box art itself, they were like, we need to make sure that people don't think that she's, you know, weird looking or, you know, fat or something like that. But here... Hello. Oh, I've got level 4 clearance. Alright. Sweet. Hello.
Are you lost?
No, I'm exploring. Underhill, checking in. Unlock that. Threshold utility. Mold threshold. Cool. And we'll save talking to you for a little bit. But yeah, I have noticed some differences between how the game looks in different ways. So, we want to find mold threshold. So, you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to blank construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these blank are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is truly an ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. That sounds like... It's kind of like an alien coming over here. And Reaper's back with my dinner. Welcome back, Reaper. just finding out about this mold research thing, and it looks like the mold is actively taking over humans as a way to propagate itself, which is very interesting. So threshold utility, and then the counter essay as well. All right. Did I? Yeah, I think I'll read both of these. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by blank, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go into in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. That's by Darling, and this is by Underhill. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Blah Blah Blah, Threshold Utility, contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the blank creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The molds resistant to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into blank. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a challenge, that just means it's not doable, maybe. Yeah? Like, there are other things at play there. It's not just, oh, caveman see rock, make fire by striking rock together. Sometimes, you know, rocks are useful for certain things and not for others. Hello, Raya. How is it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. Okay. Talking about Emily, I see. Improvised Spanish omelette sandwich. Ooh, that sounds very nice. I had an omelette for dinner yesterday, but we had bacon butties today. Very English.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
No. Oh, I've got
Clearly
clearance.
doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room? Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet?
If you don't think it's a problem, why are you wearing the HRA?
Doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where
How do you know that?
I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jesse, by the way.
I'm sure
I
it
don't
is.
care. Underhill gives no fucks. Collect 5 mold samples for Dr. Underhill. Fresh corpses, near toilets, near televisions, near staircases, near the pit. And we get to talk to her about loads of stuff as well. Okay, Bureau Research.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
That wasn't rhetorical?
It's rhetorical.
Yes, it was.
The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
So she's a researcher that's brought in by the Federal Bureau of Control. So where does she normally work then? I love that sort of dialogue in games. It's far too dangerous for me, but you, Captain Expendable, can do it for me while I stand around doing sod all. Yeah, that's just like, it's just the mindset of, I'm not getting my hands dirty for this. You can do it.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication.
You idiots.
That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
She really thinks that Jesse's just a moron. And so far, Jesse is proving her correct. It's like, it grows really fast. Yes, Jesse, it does.
So the mold is coming in from where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
She's just like an older Emily. And the hiss. She doesn't like the hiss.
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
That's why it's not
thing.
superfluous.
I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite. Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss.
Is not the very fact that Jesse is a complete stranger to this woman kind of an idea of this is a problem, it's serious? My other favorite video game logic thing, if you are the fabled hero sent to save the land, you will bring about an end to the darkness. Okay, I'd like your most powerful weapon and armor. Oh, sorry, you don't have enough money. Fight evil in your undies, dick. Oh, yeah. At least in this way, it makes sense in that the service weapon is the service weapon, but we need to upgrade it using material from the hiss, rather than what the Federal Bureau of Control has. Okay, so looking for samples, I'm going to assume it's not going to tell me where those samples can be found necessarily because it's giving me the things here. So, corpses, toilets, televisions, staircases. Alright. Can I do it around here? Probably not. Or at least, this is the lift, right? The lift's out of order, there's no way of getting back up there, so we'd have to carry on around. Although we are in a toilet. So... she has to add that tad bit of sass to everything she says. Oh yeah, it's like... It is the real thing of... I'm so much smarter than you that you don't even comprehend how much smarter I am. Therefore, I'm going to have to dumb it down for you. And there's also the idea of... I can't believe I have to explain this to you, you little monkey. You know? Hey, hi, hello, imaginary idiot. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing today? Telekinesis solves many problems. That it does, Sir Pickle. That it does. Thanks for joining the stream as well.
Really hungry.
How are you doing today?
I wonder how this mold tastes.
I don't think I'd be tasting it, Jesse, of all things. What was that? That exploded. And I'm not sure why. Was it the one above me? It was. Okay. Well, let's carry on and see if we can find some spores. This is where I ended up dying a lot last time.
People?
Okay. So... Hello. Yes, this is what was killing me a lot last time, unfortunately. Now, is it because it's poison? No, it's just because they're shooting purple bullets at me, basically. Alright. I have a feeling that this area might be a step up for what I am capable of doing right now, but, you know, it's always worth trying a challenge. Oof, thought that was coming towards me then. Any more? Any lock-ons? Any lock-ons? Huh? Well, alright then. Consume the mold. Yeah, again, don't think I will. Mold is not great for you. It's good if you, like, got no other options in terms of vaccination or whatever it is, but otherwise, no, it ain't great. Oh, God. Ooh. I don't even know what's exploding on my head. Oh, this... Could not see. Okay. You a hero, you can do it without the armor. But I'm just a shopkeeper. I need that armor to buy things to eat. Yeah, how does, like, food affect most RPGs? You know, you never really think about, hey, I'm a hero, I'm going to buy all of your equipment. What is the shopkeeper doing with all that money? Why use money when you can eat the mold? Yeah. You won't need to eat when the world ends because the hero is under-equipped. That is also true, but most people don't think that far ahead. You're the hero, figure it out yourself how to beat the bad guy. I need the armor. If you want it, buy it. And the mold got me. Yeah. Like I said, this area might be a little bit high level for me. So, yeah. I don't know. I didn't get a control point, did I? I'm going to have to do the whole drop again. Alright, I think we'll give it one more try. Exploring the research sector with Underhill. And then if we die again, we'll just, you know, go back to exploring for Dylan, I think. Unless... Hang on a minute. So we have... It depends on what they consider an active threshold. Also, how did I forget? How did I not see you before? Oh, come on, Jesse. You can climb onto that. Okay, well, I guess you can't. Never mind. Don't be doing fall damage to me, Jesse. There we go. That's better. All right, back to the pit. There we go. Guarantee you the mold will be enough to feed you for the rest of your life. I mean, maybe. I understand what you mean by that, but at the same time, the mold isn't necessarily killing you. It's just subsuming you as a host. So it's actually, it's not the fact that the mold will feed you for the rest of your life. It'll feed you for the rest of its life. In theory. Okay, so what killed me before? One over there. Uh-huh. I think there was one down here, right? Yep. One go over there. Okay. So a couple of down over there. I mean, those guys seem to be fine, actually, because they can't really do anything to me. It's more about if there are guys over here. Okay. Right. Let's try working our way down slowly. Does the mold feed you, or do you feed the mold? I'm pretty sure you feed the mold. Hence why it subsumes you. If that can be considered feeding the mold. Down here? What was shooting me before? Well, anyway, let's get a shield up. And, that came from that way, right? There, okay. Aha! There you go. Woo! Alright, did I get health from that? Not really? Okay, well, we're making progress, somewhat. Not to any specific control point, unfortunately, but it's still happening. Aha! Alright, so we got the one for the toilets.
Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Yes, she will owe you for this, but she's not going to be very thankful. The mold explodes. Yeah. I think that's just a concentration of the mold in a particular configuration. So when it gets into a growth that is very bulbous, it explodes. But otherwise, it's just kind of like a toxic poison that takes over. Over here. Very wary of more enemies in hiding. Nothing over here. Hello. Aha, health. Wanted? Okay, we've got a bit of time. The mold exploded on you last time, that's how you died. Well, actually, I think it was more of the purple bullets. The spore bullets were coming at me, and I wasn't quite seeing where they were coming from, and that's what was killing me, I think.
Found one.
That's near staircases. We've got TVs, corpses. Ooh, hello. Hello. What do you have for me? Shield boost. I suppose shields will be more important later on against higher level enemies in this area. Really wish there was a control point nearby. Aha! There is. Okay. That's good, that's good.